Hello everyone, this is Simon from Tech Gaming Villa. I hope you all are well. Today I'm going to talk about the brand new Samsung S95F TV, the most tantalizing TV of the year, the pinnacle of OLED technology. Samsung's S95F is super bright yet beautifully controlled and features an anti-glare panel that looks stunning in all conditions. If you are new in my channel, then please subscribe and press the bell icon for future notifications and upcoming videos. I have another channel named Awesome Tech Gaming Pro, where I upload similar kind of tech videos like TV comparison, sound system, home theater, graphics card. You can check and subscribe. Samsung's flagship for the year features the latest Gen QD-OLED panel type, which is not only brighter than its S95D predecessors, it also upgrades the anti-glare panel's finish, so it's perfect in daylight or darkness compared to the best classic OLED TVs. The S95F has some fancy extra tricks. That's not to say there's a lack of competition though. LG, for example, has been hard at work in research and development, deploying its new multi-layer OLED panel type in the OLED G5. S95F doesn't come cheap, but it's competitively priced against its 2025 competition. The 65-inch version is €3,400 or 3,300 US dollar, and in Australia it is 5,300 Australian dollar. The 77-inch price is €4,500. In USA it is 4,500 US dollar, and in Australia it is 8,000 Australian dollar. And the Mammoth 83-inch model price is €7,000 or 6,500 US dollar, and in Australia it is 10,000 Australian dollar. The S95 is also available in 55 and 77-inch sizes, with day one pricing outlined in the 55, 65 and 77-inch size are QD-OLED panel type, but the 83-inch model is WOLED. S95F was unlikely any other recent TV assembly because it's such a thin panel at 11mm. You can feel it almost flex. Certainly a two-person job. This TV has one connect box, a separate unit which takes all the ports away from the TV's body, hence enabling such a slender frame. Visually, the S95S isn't exactly different to the S95D predecessor, but this is a TV, so it's not like anyone was expecting a full reinvention. This TV has 4 HDMI 2.1 ports and with pass-through at the desired 120 Hz that gamers and future proofers pine for. Yet all 4 can squeeze up to 165 Hz for relevant sources, but little other than Mega PC rigs can deliver that right now. Actual panel is the key difference for the 2025 flagship though, with a brighter QD-OLED type, plus an upgraded anti-glare coating that not only does a better job. I have seen the two side-by-side elsewhere, but doesn't affect the picture output. So black levels and contrast is of a true OLED standard. Powering everything is a new processor, the delightfully named NQ4 AI Gen 3, which packs double the power of its predecessor, meaning greater upscaling abilities and automated AI adjustments if you choose them. Samsung's Vision AI is new for this year, leveraging that processor. The real joy with the Samsung S95F is in its picture quality. It's immediately obvious just how capable this TV is, with almost searing brightness levels that truly surprised me the first time. Even in standard mode, brightness exceeding 4,000 nits is unheard of for an OLED TV type yet. Not that the S95F has to be bright, mind, just noting that it can be. This sort of ceiling capacity looks absolutely sublime in game mode, where I have been playing Horizon Forbidden West. Not that you will want the best streaming services or your favorite movies from higher quality sources to be handled by such presets, which is where the S95F shows its greatness in control. Sure, it can be super bright, but it can also be delicate. And that really matters where shadow control in filmic content is concerned. There are movie and filmmaker modes easily accessible, which as any home cinema fanatic will know, a 4K Blu-ray source is the truest way to test the movie, like Night of Oppenheimer. And while it's not the brightest master for high dynamic range, the S95F does a grand job in portraying contrast and black level subtly from this source. Setting up the source showed off just how considerable the S95F's output is. when prompted to adjust the floor and ceiling levels for the PlayStation 5. This TV, where I have to adjust those settings to almost the maximum. It means the steps between black levels are so nuanced, it creates this perfectly subtle, smoothly graded image. So the question is, can the Samsung S95F get overexcited? Yes, of course it can, as can any flagship TV of today. Having such a wide range at its fingertips can be a wonder. But if you opt for the AI mode, quickly selectable from the pop-up settings, no, this can be a little heavy-handed with some sources. Not everything though, and it certainly makes do of the S95F's considerable brightness opportunity. For those who want to customize, there are ample options to tinker with. Some are simple, such as a 2-level contrast enhancer to toggle between, while others in the expert settings panel can be slider adjusted to control brightness, contrast, sharpness, color, and tinge. Some of these may be looked out if the game or AI modes are active, however, and then there are various hoops to jump through to unlock this. Any major problems to report? Well, Samsung being Samsung, there is no Dolby Vision HD format compatibility here, seeing as that's the most used. The reasoning is very clearly that Samsung's own HD10 Plus type is the format it wishes to support, and a very good job this does. Also of note is that the anti-glare screen can cause blacks to appear more gray if very bright light sources shine onto it. But I'm talking studio spotlight levels of bright. And let's face it, nobody is going to do that compared to its most reflective panel competitors. However, the Samsung S95F is going to handle lamps, windows, and more common daytime light sources impeccably well. The integrated sound system is a 4:2:2 arrangement, meaning 4 channels for the front and sides, 2 for bass, and 2 for overhead. While there's no Dolby Vision, Samsung does support Dolby Atmos, meaning the processing can give a pseudo 3-dimensional output that's pretty effective. The left-right separation of those 4 per-side speakers helps with this. This is also where the processor comes into play, as Samsung's OTS Plus or Object Tracking Sound Plus is designed to make the sound more convincingly emerge from its position related to the on-screen image. So what's your thought about this newly released Samsung S95F? If you ask me, is this OLED TV worth to buy? Then I will surely suggest you to buy this Samsung S95F, which is very good TV. The picture quality is fantastic. So tell me your thought about this TV. Please write in the comments below. That's it from now.